Good Monday morning. I'm Dr. Lewis Singer, Singer Family Chiropractic here in Boynton Beach, Florida, where families go to be well. And today is another question for Doc. Well, this is a question that I posed. I actually last week gave a talk online to some of the members, about 100 chiropractors of the Florida Chiropractic Society. And the question that I posed was, can subluxations actually be a good thing? Now, if you don't know what a subluxation is, that's the condition that a chiropractor takes care of. So what that is when a bone of the spine goes out of alignment, there's little holes in between each of the vertebrae, and that's where the nerves come out. Think of nerves like telephone wires. They take messages from the brain to the body and from the body back to the brain, basically to control the body, to heal the body. So when we have a misalignment of the spine, again, what we call a subluxation, a vertebral subluxation, the bones go out of place, it closes the hole, and it pinches the nerve. So what it does, it prevents the message to that part of the body from getting there. And that, of course, over time can lead to things like dysfunction, disease, and even pain. So what the chiropractor does, of course, is through the chiropractic adjustment, very gently bring the vertebra back in alignment, take the pressure off the nerve, reconnect the brain to the body. So you would think that a subluxation is a bad thing, right? Oh my gosh, the message can't get through, it's causing a problem. But one of the questions that I posed to the chiropractors online is, could the subluxation actually be thought of as a good thing? So I want to give you an analogy. Suppose, for example, that you are at home, and we're down here in South Florida lately, we have all these incredible rainstorms, and a lightning bolt comes in and it actually comes through your house. Okay, now normally, if there was no such thing as a circuit breaker or a circuit box, it would go, let's say, right to your refrigerator and just frizz out the refrigerator, frizz out your computer, frizz out your TV, and all that type of thing. But we have something called a circuit breaker. We have a circuit box. So what happens is, if a massive voltage comes through your house, it trips the circuit breaker. It actually stops the voltage, the electricity, from getting to all the appliances and all the other things that you use in your house because the voltage is too much. So that's what a circuit breaker does. And of course, we go ahead when things are better and we flip the circuit breaker back on again, and that reconnects the electricity. So one of the things that I had mentioned was, could the subluxation actually be like a circuit breaker, protecting the body? So let's say you get a stress that comes into the spine. Let's say it's a car accident, you lifted something too heavy, or you took a fall. Okay? Normally that stress could flow right through the nervous system and go right to that part of the body, your lungs, your liver, your heart, your spleen, down your sciatic nerve, etc., and cause problems. But because of the subluxation, what happens, because of that stress, the vertebra goes out of place, it pinches the nerve, and it prevents that excess flow, that excess voltage, if you will, from getting to that part of the body. So in a good way, the subluxation is an adaptation to stress. Whenever we get stress, the spine goes out of alignment and it prevents our body from breaking down. But here's the thing. Now think about this. If that happened in your house and the circuit breaker got tripped and it went to the refrigerator, your refrigerator would be fine. But what if you weren't home for a week or two or 3 or 4? What would happen to the refrigerator, right? Oh my gosh, all the food in there would get moldy, would break down, it just wouldn't be good anymore, right? Because your refrigerator would be off for a couple of weeks. It's the same thing with the subluxation. When the vertebra goes out of alignment and it pinches the nerve, at first it may not even cause a problem, but if that's left there for days, weeks, and months, then it causes disease, discomfort, and dysfunction wherever that nerve is going to. In fact, there's research out there, and this is one of the things that I talked about with the chiropractors, that says that you can have a subluxation for up to a week and it doesn't cause any problems. After a week, it starts causing dysfunction in that part of the body. And that's why we as chiropractors always tell patients, once we get their spine back in alignment, we go through a series of correction. We say you probably should still be coming once a week so that we can maintain that correction. Because again, if the spine goes out of alignment and it's more than a week that nerve is pinched, then it starts causing problems. So just another way, for those of you that are interested in such things, of thinking about the subluxation, that the subluxation actually is a good thing at the beginning. It's protecting our body from the stress that comes in. But if it's left to be there for more than a week, or weeks or months or years, that's when it causes major problems in the body. If you have a question for me, you can email us at chirosong@aol.com, or you could talk to Allison or Carol or myself when you come to the office, or give us a call here at 561-739-9500, and I'd be happy to answer your question. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. God bless you and your family. We'll see you next Monday for Question for Doc.